Welcome and good morning, scrubs. Morning to all. Your boy Carcino here. Oh, I see you, Michelle's daughter. You've been getting your notifications, Michelle's daughter. 23 books. Mr. Sledge is in the house. Yeah, I saw he got traded to the Raiders. Good for him. You didn't like the black coach telling you what to do. Let's see how well white coach teach you. Talking about cooning and people being a joke. Quick to turn on the brothers. But let's see what happens now. See how good old white coach teach you. Saw how they did Cooper and Mack, and how quickly they shipped them out, their best players. Let's see how they do you. Let's see if they stick with your guaranteed contract or your non-guaranteed contract, because they gave you the $30 million of your guaranteed money. But let's see how the rest of it works out for you. That's all I got to say about him. Now, this is about Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving put on a show last night. It was like he was auditioning for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, granted, there was no Brandon Ingram, no Kyle Kuzma, no Lonzo Ball. They basically gave LeBron James people that work in the staff, and LeBron probably told the Lakers, "I'm gonna finish the season with them rather than play with these babies." After the Phoenix game, that was it. Brandon Ingram was like, "You know what? I'm shutting down." And then Kyle Kuzma was like, "Look, man, I don't want to play with this dude either." Fake an injury. After he pushed LeBron, that was it. He was done. You push the franchise, oh, now you got to sit down and get deactivated. I know the stockbroker got down. He got inspired by the last game. He believes he's an NBA basketball player. No, they was like, wait a minute, you the damn stockbroker. When your leading jumper, I mean, your leading scorers at one point was LeBron, white man can't jump, and doggone J3, you was in trouble. Ingram's injury is serious. He ain't got no serious injury. Are the Lakers tanking? No, they're not tanking the games. They just know that it's over. And when they through chasing, and each game, I mean, it's been over. They know it's over now. They've accepted that it's over. They've accepted this about 2 games ago. They've already accepted their fate that they're not gonna make it. After the Phoenix Suns lost, that was basically it. I would have traded LeBron. I would keep the young talent you got, trade LeBron, because the thing is, okay, I like Ingram and Kuzma. Who you gonna bring in to replace them? Anthony Davis and who else? Unless you get Klay Thompson and Anthony Davis, that's a pretty good start. You still gonna have to work on having a bench because all those guys are on 1 year deals. But last night, Lakers versus Celtics rivalry, which is going to be next year's NBA Finals, we just watched. LeBron versus the Celtics. The lure of the game was over. Yes, it became a I love you, brother. I love you too, brother. And what you saw was embarrassment. I never seen the Los Angeles Lakers fans root for the Boston Celtics. They were rooting for Kyrie Irving. Unbelievable. LeBron has been the same way his entire career. Don't expect him to change now. When someone's been the same type of player their entire career, it's very hard to tell them, okay, now it's time to change. He went out offensively, tried to lead the team on. They got ridiculous calls. It was ridiculous, but it was vintage. You know, you're watching this and you can't almost believe what you're seeing. Yep. Can't teach an old Bron new tricks. That's exactly correct. I was all for it, man. When this thing was going down, I was all for this game, and Kyrie Irving was just embarrassing. Just embarrassing LeBron and the Lakers. I mean, granted, he had Caruso on him. I thought he permanently injured JaVale McGee. When on that fake three drive to the but man, you saw JaVale McGee knee just give out. Boom! Oh my God. Don't do him like that, Kai. Don't do him like that, Kai. It's just when Kyrie got it going, he got it going. He was in Uncle Drew mode. And the Laker fans are rooting for a Boston Celtic. Can you believe it? One fan was like, they started a chant in there, we want Kyrie. We want Kyrie. We want Kyrie Irving was chanted in the damn thing. We want Kyrie. Yeah, LeBron had a triple double, padded his stats, and then they lost by double digits. So what does that tell you? Kyrie numbers crossed out LeBron's. Kyrie had a more valuable 30. I never thought in my day I would live to see another team champion in the Los Angeles Lakers building. Let it be known, the Boston Celtics, a Boston Celtic player, Larry Bird was never cheered. Do you understand that? They didn't cheer for Larry. If Larry was giving it to the Lakers, the Laker fans wasn't cheering for Larry Bird. They didn't cheer for Paul Pierce. They didn't cheer for Kevin Garnett. They didn't cheer for Ray Allen. They didn't cheer for no Celtic. Kyrie came in and it was ooh, oh. I'm like, they are sitting here cheering Kyrie Irving. This is crazy. They started cheering We Want Kyrie, a Boston Celtic in the Los Angeles Lakers building. Are you insane? Never did I think I would ever see that. The Boston Celtics are not going to let Kyrie Irving go. I just don't see it. You don't let Kyrie Irving leave. You pay him the money. Period. That's it. If Jason Tatum wants to leave, he's unhappy. Sir, thank you for all you've done for the Boston Celtics. Your bags are already packed. They're right by the door. There's no way in hell I'm letting him leave. He's not the kind of player you let leave. Why would you? That would be called dumb. What's wrong with the OKC Thunder? Very simple. Games are getting more tighter because it's getting to the end. People are really playing you now. I mean, and plus they're worn out. That Paul George magic that was putting up all those crazy points. You know, teams are really focusing in now. They're locking in. No, he's resorting back to his natural habitat. I remember 5 points in the elimination playoff game. Paul George. That's the Paul George I know. No one takes OKC serious into the playoffs, and then they get put out. It's like taking Portland serious. Nobody do. Tell you the truth, I'm just more surprised than anything of how the Lakers went out this season. Now, that's one thing I could have never predicted that it would play out in such fashion, with such absolute. Like, I really expected more from people. He said, I'm not surprised at all. Hey, don't forget, you guys can support the Cash App if you want to donate to the page. You got a Cash App, it's Carcino for the Cash App, or you could click the link in the description box. You can always do that. But the thing that got me is LeBron really played a game of I'm gonna show y'all. When he was scoring, Kyle Kuzma wasn't even cheering for him. He didn't put his hands together, nothing. It was a bunch of nothing for him. Nothing. No cheering, nothing. So now they got to make LeBron an all-star team for him to be competitive and him to get all the credit, they to get all the blame. So if that's the case, then how good is LeBron? Not that good, huh? See what happens when it's all on him to win it? He poisoned and destroys a team. He poisoned and destroyed the Cavs. He came to this Laker team, poisoned and destroyed them. Now look at him. Who's the destroyer of teams now? Didn't the Cleveland Cavaliers last year have the same exact problem? He walked off the court on them and didn't shake his teammates' hands. He walked off the court against the Milwaukee Bucks, didn't shake the teammates' hand. Yep. Mama, there goes that man. Look how he cuts the knife through the defense. I'll be like, what game is he watching? LeBron knifing through the defense. He can't get by nobody. I'm like, he can't get through nobody. He just knocked people over. Kyrie had about 15 offensive fouls on LeBron. LeBron almost knocked him out with an elbow. They call a blocking foul. Look at the way he knifes through the defense. Only one player in the world could do that. They'd be like, what, knock everybody down and don't get a call? He's just so strong the way he goes up. He's the greatest player on the planet. We're like, am I on a spaceship? Is my television broken? What the hell am I seeing that they're not seeing? Lewis was here yesterday. Lewis was here, front line and center, still defending LeBron at every turn. Ain't that crazy? The Detroit Pistons are going to be in the playoffs, and the Lakers will not. I love it. I love it. Magic thought by him opening his mouth saying, "Don't judge us this year. Next year, judge us." That was going to go over well with Laker fans. Lakers is a Laker fans have a memory of we want to win right now, but they've had it thrown in their face. They had to watch D'Angelo Russell go to the All-Star game, become an All-Star, and get the Brooklyn Nets to the playoffs. They had them. They had to watch their players that they liked last year actually not want to play, get injured, and won't be able to play. They had to watch the superstar player they thought was going to lead them to the promised land get injured in the middle of the season and they playoff hopes go down and get even worse when he comes back. Team got worse when he came back. They had to watch Brook Lopez go to the Milwaukee Bucks and come back and bust them up. And they had him. If the Lakers had, they basically watched the same thing happen with the Pelicans. They had to watch the Pelicans come in and whoop the Lakers. And they got Randall, who was putting up 30 points a game whenever he played the Lakers. Yeah, time went back an hour, didn't it? Because it screwed me up last night. Man, I showed y'all the week I've been having at the casino, at the slots, everything. That was the last video I put up last night. I got some craziness ish happen. This one dude, man, he just did some clown stuff. Gonna tell his girl. I guess he thought like I want her or something. Don't tell her. Oh, he told me, lied on me. He said you gave him his number and all that stuff. He calling you. I'm like, I'm not calling this broad. What I want with her? I don't want nothing from this chick. When she told me that, she's like, "Did you say that?" I'm like, "No, good, thanks." I knew he was lying. I'm like, "No, I ain't lying." Well, that's good. Amo Potter, because you ain't supposed to. That means I'm doing a very good job. Man, I left because I thought the place was finna close. But daylight savings must have happened because I was wondering. I'm like, how that thing said three something? I'm like, what the hell? My whole mind messed up. I'm gonna have to fix my clocks and everything. I'm all screwed up right now. Time went forward. Oh, then that's gonna present a problem. I don't know. I might go to WWE tomorrow. Call my buddy and get some tickets. I got my hat on because I accidentally turned my heat off last night. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh yeah, my buddies was over here and it was cold. You know, I mean it was hot in here, so we turned it off for a minute so it can cool the place down, get some of that humidity out. Gets kind of stuffy in here. Oh, you remember chlamydia girl? No, this ain't her. Well, it might be chlamydia girl. I don't know. No, but this ain't chlamydia girl. Yep, and there he is. Lewis is back. No, I'm just amazed in today's basketball game. There's no more loyalty in teams. For some teams, man, these Laker fans, these millennials are so crazy now. They're rooting for the other team. There has like basically never been a Celtic fan being rooted for in the other people's building. That's like the Boston Celtics cheering the Lakers. That's like Boston cheering Kobe Bryant. I don't think they cheered Kobe when it was his last game there. Laker fans are so disloyal. And Kobe brought that up too. Like most of them went over to Golden State. I'm like, yep, they went over to Golden State. I mean, Derek, if you want to stick around here, grow up. I mean, like, what kind of mindset do you have? That you've been talking about that same thing for like 5 minutes straight, probably longer. Like, dude, like, what's wrong with you? Yeah, he makes them better. He make them want to get the hell out of there and get away from him. They don't care where they go. They be sending me to the corner of the earth away from LeBron. I will play in Utah. Put me in the desert in Phoenix. Get me the hell away from here. Dude, what's crazy is off one spin, my very first spin, I got like $600. One spin. First spin, as soon as I pressed the button. I said, unbelievable. I spun the wheel, it landed right on the numbers. Can't make this up. If the casino's rigged, they rigged for me. I make LeBron videos because I get a lot of money from it. I don't think I get a lot of money from it. I make more money from like hip hop videos more than anything. They make more money. It's just that there's nothing really going on in hip hop to really want to talk about except for that YBN thing. And that's nuts. I hate calling around asking about that situation because what it is just another misguided kid who got caught up in some street garbage and then he get caught off his square and he finds out the streets are gonna be the streets. They could only be one way. Not really, because a lot of people were stealing it. I do them every now and then. I don't know. These are the bunch of kids that are like my cousins, like they would know more about it than me. So like I said, I can call them and they'll give me the rundown on, yo, YBN did this, but then YBN this one. I'll be like, they're a group? It's more than one? Like they're like Wu-Tang or something? Voltron? I don't get it. Where was his homeboy? Where was the other YBN guy then? Because 20-year-olds are still kids. Exactly. So I'm out of here. I just wanted to show you guys that it was crazy. The Lakers got booed at home, and Kyrie Irving was cheered. How weird is that? That I thought I'd never see the day a Boston Celtic, a Boston Celtic would be cheered in Los Angeles, and the Lakers would boo. Laker fans are booing the Laker team. We want Kyrie. We want Kyrie. We want Kyrie. That has never happened in the history of Los Angeles basketball. Have we seen another player cheered as much as Kyrie Irving was cheered last night? Kevin Durant kind of cheered when he played the Lakers. Steph Curry don't get cheered like that when they play the Lakers. Thanks, Ozzy. I appreciate it. I might go to WWE tomorrow. I gotta call my buddy, man. I gotta charge my phone too. Wait a minute. Is my charge in my pocket? Yeah, it is. Damn it. I gotta go upstairs and take care of that. I really don't check Instagram DMs. It'd be a long time before I check an Instagram DM. I don't know. I'm debating on should I go. Should I stay or should I go? Mm-mm-mm. Should I stay or should I go?